Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Faith. If you're feeling unsettled, agitated, or just a little bit off today, you're not alone and you're in the right place. Get into something comfy, roll out your mat, and let's get started. Come towards the long edge of your mat and come into a seated, wide-legged stance. Maybe pull the fleshy parts of your sit bones out from under you. Sit tall, bringing length from the bottom of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. Let's start off our practice with a few rounds of lion's breath. This might feel a little silly, but it'll help lighten the mood. How you'll do lion's breath is you'll take a deep inhale through your nose, and then you'll stick out your tongue, open your eyes wide, and forcefully exhale through your mouth, releasing any built-up emotions that aren't serving you right now. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, stick out your tongue, open your eyes wide, lion's breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Return to the natural rhythm of your breath and notice how you feel. And when you're ready, we'll come into our first pose of the day, a seated twist with a wide-legged stance. Inhale to reach your arms up high, and exhale to twist to the right, using your right hand as a kickstand behind you, and using your left hand on the outside of your right knee for leverage. Inhale to sit up tall and send your breath towards your upper back. And exhale to twist a little deeper. We'll switch sides. Inhale to reach your arms up, come back to center. And exhale to twist to the left, using your left hand as a kickstand behind you and your right hand on your left knee for leverage. Inhale, sit up tall, lift through your chest. And exhale, maybe you twist a little deeper. From here, inhale to reach your arms up high and come back to center. And exhale, turn towards your right leg and fold over your right leg for a one-legged seated forward fold. Place your hands wherever they feel comfortable, whether that's near your thighs, your shins, or reaching all the way for your foot. Allow your head to drop and your shoulders to round. And notice if there's any tension you're holding on to in your right quad or your right hamstring. Send your breath to that area to release any holding. Take a deep breath in here and exhale to release something that's no longer serving you in this moment. Take a moment to thank yourself for being aware of how you're feeling and for choosing to do something about it. When you're ready, slowly unfold and come back to center. Inhale to reach your arms up high, and exhale, turn towards your left leg and fold over your left leg. Come to a place that feels comfortable. Relax your head and your shoulders. Bring your awareness to your left quad and left hamstring. Choose to let go, not only of the tension you're holding onto in your muscles, but also choose to let go of any emotion that's been building up throughout the day so far. That's the beautiful thing about our emotions. They're a choice. You get to choose how it affects you and how you react. So for this moment, maybe you choose to let go. When you're ready, slowly unfold, using your hands to walk you back up to center. Inhale to reach your arms high to the sky. And exhale to fold forward for a wide-legged forward fold. Maybe you stay up on your hands, maybe you come to your forearms, or maybe you fold all the way onto your belly. Wherever you're at, relax your head, close your eyes, and take long, slow, deep breaths. And let every breath be a reminder that you're in control. And with every exhale, you're choosing to let go. You're choosing calm, peace, ease, and softness. Maybe take a big smile here. No one's watching you if you're doing this at home, so feel free to grin ear to ear. And when you're ready, slowly walk your hands back up to a seat. Gently guide your legs together and start to turn towards the length of your mat. Get settled here with your legs extended long in front of you. Coming into a revolved seated forward fold. Inhale to reach your left arm back, up and around. And exhale as you reach for the outer edge of your right foot. Inhale, reach your right arm back, up and around, and reach for the outer edge of your left foot. Your arms should be crossed in front of you. Inhale as you open your chest up towards the right side of your mat. And exhale to stay here in a revolved seated forward fold. You might feel some sensation along your lower right back and along your right side body. Take a deep breath in, sending your inhale to wherever you feel sensation, and exhale to soften. Take one more breath here, and exhale, coming back to center. Release the edges of your feet and start to slowly roll back up, stacking one vertebra at a time, all the way up to the crown of your head. Sit up tall and we'll switch sides. When you're ready, inhale as you sweep your right arm down and back, up and around to reach for the outer edge of your left foot. Exhale, and then inhale as you reach your left arm down and back, up and around to reach for the outer edge of your right foot. Exhale to soften, and then inhale to open up towards the left edge of your mat. And exhale to stay here for a couple rounds of deep breaths, sending your breath to wherever you feel sensation and using your exhales to release any holding or tension in that area. Take one more big breath in and exhale to come back to center, and then slowly start to roll up, stacking one vertebra at a time. When you're ready, swing your legs around and start to work your way into tabletop pose, stacking your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Spread your fingers wide and ground through the tops of your feet. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale to round your spine, tuck your chin, cat pose. Take a few more rounds of cat-cow, linking your breath with your movement. When you're ready, find some stillness and come back to neutral spine. We'll slowly begin to sink into puppy pose. Keep your hips high as you walk your hands out in front of you, melting your chest towards the earth. Find what feels comfortable. Maybe you place your chin on the mat. Maybe it's your forehead. Wherever you're at, breathe into your heart space here for a couple of slow, steady breaths. When you're ready, gently come back up, using your hands to walk you back into tabletop pose. Once you've arrived in tabletop pose, we'll start to come into thunderbolt pose. Tuck your toes and send your hips back towards your heels, sitting upright on your heels for a gentle foot stretch. If you'd like to come into a gentle back bend, place your hands behind you as you open through your heart space and let your head fall back. Take one deep inhale here and exhale. Come back to upright position. Untuck your toes and fold into child's pose, bringing your knees and big toes together. Stretch your arms out long in front of you and relax your forehead on the mat. And maybe you choose to bring your arms by your sides, making yourself into a little ball. When you're ready, take the deepest breath you've taken all day and exhale to let go of any lingering tension or emotion that you're holding on to. If it feels right, bring to mind something that you're grateful for and let that feeling land in your body. Let it warm you, soften you, and steady you. Stay here for a couple more present breaths. When you're ready, lift your gaze and start to flow into upward facing dog, bringing your hips through your hands and lifting through your chest as you inhale, and maybe you hover your knees above the mat. And then exhale as you tuck your toes and send your hips high and back into downward facing dog. Root through your palms and send your chest towards the back of the mat. Take your dog on a little walk, bending one knee and then the other. And when you're ready, find some stillness. Inhale as you raise your right leg for three-legged dog. And exhale, drive your knee through for half pigeon. Bringing your right knee to your right wrist and right ankle to your left wrist. Get situated and get to a place that feels comfortable for you. And then when you're ready, inhale to tint up through all 10 fingers, walking them closer towards your shin as you lift through your chest. And exhale to either stay on your hands or work your way down onto your forearms. Let your shoulders roll forward. Allow your head to hang heavy. The hips are powerful, emotional places. You might feel sensation, resistance, or even emotion rise up here, and that's okay. There's no rush, there's no goal. Just breathe into what's here. You're safe to feel, and you're safe to soften. If you're on your forearms, start to come back up onto your hands and gently bring your right leg to meet your left in tabletop pose before coming back into downward facing dog. Once you're in downward facing dog, start to pedal out your feet and notice the difference in your right leg compared to your left. Find some stillness. We'll switch sides. Inhale to raise your left leg high for three-legged dog. And exhale to drive your left knee through towards your left wrist, bringing your left ankle towards your right wrist for half pigeon. Once you've found a comfortable place, tint up through all 10 fingers and walk them closer towards your shin. Lift through your chest and inhale. Exhale, either stay on your hands or come on down to forearms. Relax your shoulders and your head. Relax your jaw and allow your tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth. Unfurrow your brows and notice your breath. Notice if you can deepen it and send it to any areas of tightness or tension. Visualize with every inhale your muscles expanding, and with every exhale they're softening and contracting. If you're holding on to something, frustration, sadness, anything that feels heavy, imagine your exhale helping you release just a little of it. Let gravity take some of the weight. You don't have to hold it all. And when you're ready, slowly come back up onto your hands and gently guide your left leg to meet your right, coming into tabletop before coming back into our last downward facing dog. Once you're in downward facing dog, pedal out your feet one more time, noticing the space and openness in your hips. And then when you're ready, find some stillness and gently drop your knees to the mat for tabletop pose. Swing your legs around and come to lie down on your back. Extend your legs long in front of you, coming into a supine twist. Inhale to raise your right leg high, and exhale to gently guide it across your body towards the left side of your mat. Bring your arms into a T shape and gently gaze over your right shoulder. Close your eyes and visualize sending your breath to your lower back, allowing it to soften with every exhale. Stay here for a couple of breath cycles, grounding through your right shoulder. Then when you're ready, gently guide your right leg back to center. We'll switch sides. Inhale to raise your left leg high, and exhale to guide it across your body towards the right side of your mat for a supine twist. Tee out your arms and gaze over your left shoulder. Allow your eyes to close and use your breath to soften and twist a little deeper for a couple of long, slow breath cycles. Start to gently guide your left leg back to center, extending your legs long in front of you. Coming into happy baby pose, bring your knees towards your armpits and grab the outer edges of your feet. Ground through your tailbone to keep your lower back flush with the mat. And if it feels good, start to massage your lower back by rocking side to side. Take a couple of slow, deep breath cycles here, releasing any remaining tension in your hips and your lower back. When you're ready, release the edges of your feet into butterfly pose, bringing the soles of your feet together and letting your knees fall open. Maybe bring your left hand to your heart and right hand to your belly. Stay here for a couple of deep breath cycles. And when you're ready, extend your legs long for our final and most important pose of the day, Savasana. You can leave your hands where they're at, or allow them to fall by your sides, palms facing up. Start to really slow things down here. You've moved, you've breathed, and you've felt. And now there's nothing left to do. This is your time to receive and to be held by the earth exactly as you are. Allow the breath to settle and let your body rest. You're safe here and you are enough. Stay here in this present moment for just one moment. Gently bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll onto one side and press up into a seat. Bring your hands together at heart center. Bow your head. As you go back into your day, remember, you can pause, you can breathe, and you can choose how you respond. And that's your power. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If this practice supported you, I'd love for you to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.